Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Good evening din sa Pilipinas. Hindi ko na alam yung oras. Anyway, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share with you little knowledge about my field. And praise the Lord, we're all okay. Now, before I start, as what Shirley was saying, I started Symmetry or our previous company back in May of 1995. So I'm one of the founder, director of this company. Let me introduce first to you my family. I have only the picture, and this is my family picture. My son got married here about 7 years ago. And of course, I have my grandchild, and this is him. It's Mason, he's 4 years old. Now, when back in the Philippines, I have when I was in I studied Philippines at Far Eastern University. Honestly, I intended to be a medical doctor. That's really my ambition, and to specialize in surgery. And I was a medical surgeon. Now, because of financial situation, I cannot go further my education in medicine. So I work in the field of food chemistry. I work in ice cream industry, milk industry, fish industry, vegetable industry. I work also for meat processing industry. In reality, I worked in the field of food sciences for over 20 odd years, and I was involved in product formulation, both in food and actually I also had an opportunity to formulate some herbal formulas. Now, I migrated in Canada back in 1979. I worked in one of the largest testing laboratory in Canada for about 400 scientists, engineers, and technologists. And I was involved in a very big project like Coca-Cola, as well as Metal Mutual and Procter and Gamble. These are very in poultry industry. I was an inspector in the in chicken industry. So there for about I think about a year, and then and then I and then I said to myself, I want to go back to what I have been doing. And so when I was working in laboratory, I went back to school and I studied nutrition. It's not about nutrition. My field of nutrition is totally different. I study nutrition based on the cause of the health issues of anybody when somebody is talking to me. Now, back, also I study acupuncture. I studied for 2 years. And then I also do live blood analysis. It's totally different from um, medical technologies do. I study also food massage and other field of wellness. I opened my clinic in the industry. Now, I was not a healthy person, to be honest, guys. Back in the Philippines, I have already an issue on prostate gland. So I was only 50 years old. So I suffered from prostate issue. Now, with all these years, I am here in Canada. I suffer from chronic back issue. I have cluster migraine and I have severe varicose vein on my both uh, foot. And so all these years, as I said, I was not a healthy person until I was introduced to a presentation, something like this. back in 1989. So that opens the door for me to understand what is the importance of nutrition. I thought just eating food is already okay, but because of my line of expertise in the food industry, I realized that I had to know more further the importance of the nutritional value of food. Now, with all these years, I realized that there's something health is well. The father of medicine, Hippocrates said, "Let be food be your medicine." So, unfortunately, nowadays, the food we eat is not the same 2,000 years ago because of deficiencies of nutritional values. So people had thought that when they eat food, it's okay, but the nutritional value present in the food is not there anymore because of pollution, because of pesticide. And when people said to me they're eating organic food, the reality is uh, it's hard to say if everything is in the food because of what's happening in the environment. We human destroy the environment. And that's what we study in chemistry, that when we analyze the chemistry of animal of food, we find so many toxic materials. And this is one of the reasons why some of the nutritional values of food is not there anymore. And so people should understand what they're eating. And unfortunately, some people, they don't even understand when they eat food, when they see the green, like in the vegetable, they don't see any holes. Like, for example, the lettuce here in Canada, right? So you don't see any holes on the leaves because some of these are sprayed with chemical. It's better that people eat with leaves with so many holes because the insects, they eat the leaves. That means there's no pesticide on those. So they're much healthier. So, and this is one of the things that I understand when I was in chemistry, that uh, I look on those, the importance, the value of what's happening in the environment nowadays. Now, our body is a temple of God. If you don't look after it, Jesus Christ, our Lord, will take it back. So if you don't eat a balanced diet, something could happen. One of the things that people should understand is protein. Protein is very essential. There's non-essential and essential. Our body, if you don't eat the right uh, protein, it can result in different issues, right? Now, when your body is craving from some nutritional value or protein, your body eat itself. Your body, and this is the body, how the chemistry of our body works. Your body will find something from your body itself. So when you are deficient in calcium, actually your body is actually releasing all this calcium from your bone. And this causes, well, this balance your, it balance the pH, the acidity of your body. People with a very acidic body, they are more sickly people. Like, you know, those people who are taking so much medication. Those medication are very acidic, and so when your body is very acidic, they try to balance it. So they're pulling the calcium from your body and trying to balance it, and that's how their body works. And that's what God gave to us, right? Now, in regards to carbohydrate, there's so many complex carbohydrates. You cannot just eat rice. especially in the Far East. They're talking about white rice. Actually, white rice is actually so high in starch. That's why people who are diabetic, this is not really good because of the it can raise their blood sugar actually. So instead of uh, eating white rice, I know it's very expensive in any part of the world to have brown rice. But brown rice is better for anybody who are diabetic because of the glycemic index. Right? So it's way better for those people to eat brown rice. If brown rice also is high in fiber. I remember this when Dr. Quinto was saying so many years ago. Um, our ancestors in the Far East, they don't eat white rice. So I said, what is Dr. Quinto was saying about uh, that we that white rice is not good. I didn't understand what he's talking about until my mother came back from from Philippines, and then he showed the rice we eat. And our mother told us, do you know that's the rice we eat before the war? Brown rice. Kasabihan din sa Pilipinas, pagka daw kumakain ng mapulang bigas, kung daw yung para daw sa mahihirap. Right? But the truth behind those brown rice is much healthier than white rice. And because of technology, white rice can easily be grown. That's one of the reasons why they're doing that. And white and brown rice is a little bit um, challenging to grow. And of course, when the ground is full of pesticides, it can ruin the growth of any plant, in particular the rice. Now, in regards to fat, now people don't understand. There's some people are so scared about fat. Yung bang mantika, right? So, depende po sa mantika kung sinasabi natin. Kung puro mantikang baboy, delikado po yun sa puso, right? But we're talking good healthy fat at mukha po ng olive oil. And of course, olive oil is very expensive here, even in North America, because olive oil is important. Now, the vegetable oil, unfortunately, some of the vegetable oil we use now in the market, we hydrogenated. We change the whole chemistry of fats. Kaya po yung mga mantika na bibili sa store, nagtatagal sa shelf, mangyari we change the whole chemistry. So it's not the same fat nang hina-harvest po yun. Kaya po ang mga mantika sa store hindi napapanis dahil nga po we change the whole chemistry, right? And so when you change the whole chemistry, you need more nutrition, you need more vitamins, you need more minerals to process down. And that is so essential. One of the good fat that you can eat in the Philippines is coconut oil. Actually po, gusto ko po ng iniinom minsan yung gata. And I love coconut so much. Especially pagka po umuwi at sa Pilipinas. Gusto ko yung coconut oil. And of course, coconut, right? It's a very, it's a very healthy oil. In fact, people who eat lots of coconut oil, or I mean coconut, they're good to kill a parasite because there's some chemistry in coconut that parasite they don't like. So it's very good to kill parasite when you eat coconut or you love coconut products, right? So of course, coconut I also get rancid, but a good now it's very popular. The coconut virgin oil. If I remember, or I understand, I think Philippines was the one who discovered or invented virgin coconut oil. So, and so here also in North America, I have those coconut virgin oil, and I use that to, in my bread instead of butter. It's very good. Right? Now, also, when you're eating, you have to make sure everything is balanced. You cannot keep eating the same thing because what happens, it becomes toxic in your body. So you cannot keep eating rice and rice and rice. You have to eat other source of carbohydrates, just like meat, like vegetable. Now, people they only eat one type or maybe two types of vegetable, but there is a reason behind why you have to eat different form of different type of vegetable, just like fruit, because of the chemistry behind. There's so many nutritional value that is not present on vegetable A, vegetable B, or vegetable fruit A, fruit B. So there is a differences. Now that's why when you talk about the colors of food, or in particular the fruits, we have broad spectrum of colors. All those colors, they have nutritional value that you cannot get. As an example, the colors from papaya, the colors from mango, the colors from apple, from grapes, from berries, they have all nutritional values. The whole spectrum is a very essential in your body. That's why, like when Genesis was formulated, they had so many colors. So getting the whole benefits of colors, and it's very good to fight cancer. And this is the reason why the berries become so popular worldwide, right? So of course, you have to eat every fruit in this planet as much as we can or as much as we can afford. So I personally, I don't believe that if you only eat acai berry or blueberry or strawberry, right? So you have to eat the whole spectrum so you get the full benefit from it, right? There's also some saying, too much of good things is not good either. In short, it becomes a poison, as I said before. It becomes a poison in your body. Hindi po pwede na yung ibang klase, karaniwan, sinasabi, kakain ako ng kakain ito, right? At it's really bad food, right? Anyway, merong sasabihin, meron namang ano, meron namang meron namang gamot, lalo yung mga diabetic. I'm sorry to say this. I hear this most of the time. They eat so many stuff and then they know it's not good for themselves, but their excuse is this, they have medicine, which is not right, right? Of course, for diabetic, you have the benefit, take Genesis, right? So there's the benefits of Genesis. Now, um, in regards to fiber, fiber is very essential. Yung pong mga rapids, right? Um, ang source po ng mga fiber, yung parang, I don't know how to say this in Tagalog, right? Although ang Bulaken, nakalimutan ko kung paano sabihin. Yung kamukha po ng yung mga nuts, di ba? Yung covering ng nuts mismo, they're high in fiber, right? Yung, I know in the Philippines also, uh, Metamucil yung ginagamit nila para madumi, right? It's also good source of fiber. Vegetable is good source of fiber. So you have to eat all of this. Hindi po pwede na puro na lang iisang source ng fiber ang kinakain niyo. Kaya po yung iba, nagkakaroon po ng problema sa digestion. The more fiber you eat, the more liquid you take, is better for you. Kaya po, ang bowel movement, ang fiber is very essential. because fiber clean your digestive tract, and this is very important. Now, uh, you know, those people who are anorexic. So some of these anorexic, what happened is um, because they lack nutrition, what happened is their body it itself. Kaya po sila, although alive pa sila, right? Nabubuhay lang sila, mangyari yung kanilang body, kinakain din nila. And that's how our body works. Kaya po, anything na makakain ng katawan natin, right? Eh, we will survive. In fact, we can survive without eating food for 7 days because of our own body. We eat our own body. Just drinking water will survive for 7 days. And so that's how our body works. So nutrition is very essential. Now, I also include water because water, 85% of our body is water. So that's a part of nutrition. So if you're not eating, if you're not drinking the right or clean water, it creates problem. So you don't want to use your body or you don't want to use your kidney to filter toxin, right? So, so that's why you have to make sure you drink clean water, right? And you can get parasites from water, right? Especially when you travel. Now, one of also the things that I also include in nutrition is exercise. I am past 70 years old. I'm physically fit, and my body fat is very low. So I try to be slim. I take our products, right? And in particular the Nutramax or our vitamins, right? And we call it in Philippines apatasikat, if I remember, the Genesis, the Nutramax, the Omega, and the Immune. So that's one of the basic four products I take, and I do exercise because exercise is very essential in your body. You cannot just keep taking vitamins without exercise because the more you do exercise, the more your body will use it, right? So any in excess will come out, and that's how body works. Mangyari po yung iba natatakot baka daw sobra. In reality, nobody dies in vitamins. Wala pong namamatay sa vitamins. It's so sad to say, but it's only in the field of medicine, not to put down medicine because as I said, I want to be a medical doctor, but um, that some of this information are very misleading, right? So, like vitamin C, some people are still looking for information about vitamin C. Vitamin C is very important in our body. Um, I personally I take minimum 3,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Anybody can even take 10,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Like if you take, you can easily tell if you have excess vitamin C. You keep going to washroom na palagi po kayong dumudumi. Para ba kayong may temporary diarrhea. So what you do, you just bring down the intake of your vitamin C, right? So that's how vitamin C works. But vitamin C is a very powerful antioxidant, which is also present in our product, right? So in fact, Genesis has a better vitamin C effect in our body, and that's based on Dr. Quato training during those times that we gather. Of course, the Nutramax has vitamin C. Now, let the food be your medicine. So consider those things. Now, when I get involved in infinity in the beginning. Now we were absorbed by singular. I try to understand what is the benefits of supplement. Now I try to understand the components of vitamin. Now, kung nakikita po ninyo, bakit po yung iba-ibang vitamins, iba-iba ang presyo. Hindi po kung dahil pare-pareho yan. Nangyari ang mga components po niyan, hindi po the same. Kaya po, meron din po sa formulation in my field of expertise. I'm not an expert in formulating nutritional, like, vitamins. I'm more into food, right? Um, Kaya po, yung ibang vitamins, you just keep taking but you don't get result. Pero if you take our vitamins from single component, is more pure and it's the kung kamukha rin po ng iba, uh, you cannot take 1/4 of supplement. Nangyari po dito sa North America, meron po iba, they read something and they buy it right away without even understanding. No, right? Yan po ang purpose ng zinc. Activating zinc as is. So you have to make sure you know how zinc, ang kapatid ko ng zinc is copper. Kaya po, kung meron po laging kapatid, hindi po kakaroon ng body. Kaya ang medication, meron po mga serious side effects because it's so pure. There's no such thing as pure in this planet. Kaya po, just to give you an example, kaya po yung aspirin. Actually, ang aspirin po was synthesized. Nakuha po yan sa willow bark tree. Ngayon po sa Bayers, Germany po yun. Yun po ang inventor ng aspirin. They were able to invent aspirin. Kaya po yung umiinom po ng mga aspirin, nagkakaroon po ng mga so pure. It's 100% pure. Kaya yun po ang bad effects po ng mga pure chemicals. Hindi po kamukha ng mga vitamins, meron pong mga balancing. Which is very good. And I personally, I've been taking this product for so many years. That's what Australia was saying. We started this business for so many years. I've been taking this product for so many years. Now, I never been into, well, at this time of my life, I don't take any medication. I only take our product. There will be an up time that I have to, in particular, you cannot exempt yourself. Nobody is exempted for a joint pain. And you have to face this reality. It's like a car, everything is aging, right? But the product that we are taking is an extension of life. The protection for life, we call it in North America, or in Philippines, yung apat na sikat. Kaya po yan po is an extension of life. Hindi po yan panghabang buhay. Pero po ang nangyayari, if you're taking the Genesis, the Nutaman, the Omega, the Immune, yun po pang-extend po. Ang ginagawa po niyan, i-delay na magkaroon kayo ng sakit. Right? Pero hindi po ibig sabihin niya, hindi na po tayo magkakasakit. Dahil po, meron tayong mga problema sa mundo. Nakita po naman ninyo itong pandemic. Can you imagine po, personally, I personally get scared in this, but maybe because we take products, meron po akong pandepensa, meron po akong bakod, bago makapasok yan, meron siyang bubuksan na pinto, di po ba? Kaya po very important na umiinom tayo nitong produktong ito, in particular, from singular, right? So these are very, and these are high-end products that I personally I've been to the manufacturing plant where they make product in New Jersey. So I have seen their facilities, maybe because of my technical background. I understand what's really happening in the industry. So I had an opportunity to talk to some of the scientists who make this product. That's why people think that the scientists thought I know. I didn't know. I said to one of the chief scientists, I said, no, doctor, I don't know anything. I'm not in that field. My field of expertise is actually food sciences, right? Now, also, I remember this back, I had this article, I don't know if you know this, this publication, this was published in June 10 of 1995. President Ramos promotes herbal medicine. He encouraged the government to promote herbal medicine. So, kaya po, that's how I believe na it's good that in the Philippines, they try to introduce herbal medicine. Kaya po, ini-encourage na during this time. Kaya po ang tao, you should be looking on herbal medicine instead of, the, we have to face reality po. Sometimes we need our doctors, right? But if you can avoid doctors, there is some solution, right? That prevention is better than medication, they say, right? Now, I always say this to people. People when they're suffering from arthritis and they try to avoid eating certain food. This is my own personal analysis, my evaluation. Personally po, hindi po ako kung dahil sinaniniwala. Yung sabi, bawal daw yun. Yung meron po kung dahil si bawal yung mga yung salmon, yung daw mga, ano tawag yung munggo, like something like that, the way I remember. Masama daw po yun sa mga merong arthritis. Actually po, ang totohanan, hindi po masama yun. Kaya lang po nagiging masama dahil pagka po nagkakaedad ng tao, when we getting younger and younger, hindi na po natin ma-process. Right? Hindi na kaya ng katawan natin. Kaya po, hindi po, our God is good. He put food for us to take, and these are good food from the grace of God. Right? Kaya po, hindi po totoo yun. Kaya lang po, ang nangyayari nga, as I said, hindi na kaya natin ng katawan natin, yung pagkain natin. Hindi na po natin ma-breakdown yon. Kaya po, kung kayo iniinom na kamukha ng apat na sikat, you have a chances to eat all those good food in moderation po. Lalo po yung mga seniors, kampako. That's why sa akin po, hindi po ako napatakot kumain ng mga pagkain. Sabi, bawal daw sa arthritis, mga ganyan. In fact, this was published in 1990 in Newsweek magazine, right? Read this. 37 million American young and old suffer from the disease, from arthritis. I mean, unfortunately, some people, they experience arthritis at a young stage of life because they never watch their nutrition. Some of these people, they eat junk food. And some of these people, when they're in pain, they keep pushing medication. And that creates more problem. As if you remember me, I said before, most medication are very acidic. which is not good for your body. An acidic body, you can easily get sick. Bacteria love acidic body. Kaya po mga acidic body, um, minsan meron po, yung smell nila is different. I'm sorry to say this, but this is the truth behind. I can easily tell that from my field of expertise in nutrition because I go into this. Now, I also had this I can, or this was published in 1992, the importance of vitamins, right? This was in Time magazine. So, research shows they may help fight cancer, heart disease, and all the ravage of aging. Again, we have the product to resolve some of these issues, cancer, heart disease. Of course, we cannot claim, and as we know, we cannot claim our product can treat disease. It's just a prevention, right? But if you're serious of taking the product, probably you won't be able to get some of those disease at a young stage of life. In fact, I have some people or have clients that they thought they understand what they're doing, but I wish they listen. Unfortunately, some of them are no longer in this world. And let me share to you something, right? And I have this, and I want to read this to you, to my brothers and sisters. Look after health. Health is more valuable than wealth. Without it, all people are poor. The world turns at such a fast pace, and healthy body has trouble keeping up. Regrettable but true, the world has blessings. The sickly person finds hard to enjoy. So, next to spirituality, put health at the top of your priority list. For money is of a little value to the person who has lost health. What's the point in having delicious food you can't eat, a luxury car in which you can fly, or a big house when you are confined to one room, a sick room? Look to your health. If you have it, praise Jesus Christ and value it next to a good conscience, for health is the second blessing that we mortals are capable of, blessing that money cannot buy. Thank you for the opportunity. I hope you learned something for what I've shared to you guys. Thank you.